In a bar.
In a bar? Yeah.
Yeah, we've told this story a lot.
My official version is that she was trying to pick up my friend. She denies it, but they definitely approached, she and her friend approached a group of my friends. Definitely not me. Actually, when Doug specifically, and then he's painfully shy, and she, which I believe now, was actually trying to hook her friend up with one of my friends who was wearing glasses, and she's a librarian and she likes nerdy guys, and he is probably the quietest human being on earth, so I was able to swoop in and steal her attention long enough to get some conversation in, so.
Yeah, that's accurate. The last part of that's accurate, yeah.
It's all accurate.
Yeah, so we met in a bar. I was out with my best girlfriend and we were hanging out, and she likes the kind of the hipster guys, and so his friend had, you know, his glasses on, and I'm much more outgoing, or yeah, after a drink or two I'll talk to anybody. So I just went up and introduced myself, and I think labeled you all nerds, actually. And then,
yeah, I forgot that part. Yeah, it was nerd number 3. She actually counted us off as we walked up. Nerd 1, nerd 2, nerd 3, nerd 4. I know.
Yeah.
Stuck around
So I don't know. I think my girlfriend was actually sick and went home, and he and I had started talking, and just ended up talking the rest of the night. So yeah, that was it.
Eventually, I actually asked her out to a work function, I think, for lack of a better option, which she very intelligently declined. And I met her up with her afterwards, and we went out and had a few drinks in a bar in her neighborhood, which was nice because I got to show up in a suit for a reasonable reason. Guys always look better in a suit. So.
Yeah. I know. I didn't remember that he was particularly good looking, or I was kind of like blasé about it and just threw on a pair of jeans, and I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I opened the door and I was like, oh, hell, this guy's hot. So yeah, we just went to JCT bar upstairs up there, and yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, caught up really quickly. I mean, we both just had a very similar approach to what we wanted, and I mean, from the beginning, we were just completely open and honest with each other. The first night we met, it was really important to me that, and it's one of the things I still admire about her, is that we both just sort of came at each other is the wrong, but were basically asking each other really hard questions immediately and giving answers in sort of take it or leave it, you know, fashion. This is sort of where I am, and this is who I am, and you know, not being angry or defensive, but just sort of saying, you know, this is me, and you know, she kind of responded back and said, this is me, and it wasn't like it was perfectly aligned, but there was enough sort of fire there and enough self-awareness there that you knew that it was somebody who was worth exploring, and sort of that just by spending time around him, I would sort of expand who I was, and would constantly challenge me, and you know, where we could really enjoy being around each other sort of all hours of the day.
After our first date. Yeah, so yeah. Oh my god, I feel so cheesy saying this again now because it feels so cliche.
It's not cheesy.
I know, but no, I really did know after our first date. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, no, I felt very crazy because we were having a conversation about how you're in the dating scene, and how do you meet people, and how do you, I don't know, and I was getting upset because I already felt jealous that I just wanted to hang out with him. I didn't want him to hang out with anybody else, which sounds super crazy. But yeah, I put my condo on the I didn't put it up for sale, but I put it on a wait list to be able to sell it or to try to get a leasing permit because I knew I wanted to get rid of it. I don't know, it was just something about meeting him. I knew my life was going to be different. I didn't know that I was going to marry him, but I really felt like he was going to be in my future somehow. So I just knew my life was about to change, and it was funny, something about meeting him, I felt like things were about to head in some sort of specific direction, and so I started taking action to that end.
Over time, that sort of, I just got to know her better and just fell farther and farther in love.
So the area where we're doing it is all over near West Side Provisions, or it's in West Side Provisions district at the White Provisions building, and so that's where we had our first date. It's like all those restaurants around there. I mean, we were out there all the time having drinks, whether it was just us or friends and having dinner. It's kind of like home to us. It's our area where we always were, and it's us. I just can't wait to see it all come together. So I was like, I won't cry. And I'm like, here I go. I just didn't picture this would ever be me. And I didn't picture I would ever be as excited about it as I am and really have no reservations. And it's just awesome to get to do it and to know that I don't have any reservations and I feel so good about it. And I didn't think I would get to do this. So it's pretty exciting. Like birds we can fly, you and me. Like birds we can fly.
I never really expected to be in a place where I wholeheartedly got to feel like this is, you know, I really wanted to commit to anything. I mean, whether that was a location, but let alone commit for forever to spending my life with someone. And I have zero hesitation about that.
Yeah, it'll be an adventure.
It's crazy. I'm just incredibly excited.
So, yeah, so I can't wait to see it all happen and just, I don't know, just be there with everybody you love. Some of my favorite days in my life haven't been anything, you know, special about them or particular about them. It's just that you're surrounded by all your favorite people and, you know, you're just surrounded by the people you love. And to me, that's what makes something important or happy for me. So to get everybody together and to get to do that with all of them is just, it's fun too. Yeah. I had, and I don't want to speak for Emory, but I had let go of the expectations of there really being a perfect person. And so, you know, you get a little older and you're a little more sure of yourself, and I had just thought, well, there's no really perfect person, which is probably good I let go of that because then you stop having those expectations. Then it was like once I met him, then I actually had my idea of what a perfect person was. So I had let go of all that and then met him, and he was perfect. I'd let go of all that, so then but you know, naturally became my fairy tale. So.
I love who we are, and I see such a strong potential for our life. I don't want to let us down, and so I think she feels the same. I know we've been so blessed to have what we have, and we have so much potential to just be infinitely happy. And it's crazy because I was completely head over heels in love, and also realized that in all the ways I'd ever wondered if I could be fulfilled, I was fulfilled.
Well, I think he's perfect, of course, which is a lot to hold somebody to, but I think it's all the ways that he appreciates that things in life are not perfect and relationships are not perfect, and he's very empathetic with people and recognizes that people are just human. And so that allows me a space to really be myself. And so for all the ways that he knows life is not perfect and people aren't perfect, that makes him perfect to me. So you're just awesome. Yeah, so.
I'm a math guy, so I don't know. I have to say, I really have no idea. I don't know, you know, if I never would have met her if we'd never met at East Andrews that night, or if you know, if we'd almost met 5 other times and for whatever reason it just didn't happen. I'd say I'm just so thankful we did. And I really, also a math guy, I don't believe that there's one person for anyone, but I do believe this is a relationship I would be lucky to have if I got 100 lifetimes. And so I just feel so fortunate to have met her and for us to be where we are.